Hi bro. Please, subscribe to the channel and post a comment after watching the video.
It's the leading online chess tournament.
Okay, Ginger GM.
Look, I've got Anish Giri.
Well, okay, let's
Come
go.
on, Anish.
He's
let's give
adventurous
the Dutch
attacking
man a bit
player,
of
but we
Dutch,
should be
shall
able
we?
to
Let's give him a little bit of Dutch action.
calm him down.
And well,
F4.
nothing would give me more.
Put it in
joy.
your pipe and smoke it.
That's a bit sad. I was going to say them beating Anish, but
oh wait, he's doing his thing.
I'm sure there will be things that give me a bit more joy. And we're going for a Leningrad Dutch. Why do I do a Leningrad Dutch? The Dutch I know the least about. Yes, Simon, very nice idea. And I always like pushing this A pawn to give some sort of nibble over on that side.
I don't know.
So we'll do that because it gives us some idea of this A6.
Just make some moves.
This move unleashes the bishop.
Just make some moves.
Makes logical sense. And here I'm just going to guard my pawn and give myself ideas of going e4 at some point.
D5.
So he's pushed on. And
Maybe knight on a6 to block
knight
this.
could come
Sometimes they do
here.
that.
Looks quite interesting.
Knight or pawn.
E4
Knight feels
also
better.
maybe an idea, but there's a queen check
Knight
here.
a little bit weak, of course, on the edge of the board, but it does a bunch of things that are important. But
maybe just bring
not
the
happy with
knight
that
around.
knight. Okay, knight c3. He's asking me to do something.
Here, he can take on a5.
Before knight a6 is one thing. Before you're gonna go knight d1 or not?
But then bishop e3.
A6,
Quite
E4, yeah,
interesting
before.
there.
Knight d1 probably is what they do.
So
the
it's
culture Dutch
very
people.
interesting actually. But we just come
When I
back.
say Dutch people, I mean those who play the Dutch.
Maybe a little bit too safe there.
Because actually cultured Dutch people don't play the
And
Dutch.
if he moves this knight, I flick in a6. And I'm wanting to play, I think I'm wanting to play e4, maybe c3 as well. Okay, so I've got to
F3
swap
back,
off
probably.
this knight.
Okay, this I'm slightly relieved by, but still not so easy.
Which is the right way to play this? e4
e4
takes. Let's
e4
go for e4.
take bishop e6, knight c6.
And you should probably take here, which of course he does.
My whole play is based on the fact that his knight on d1 is not good. If it were to reach e4 after e5, I'm smoked. But I hope knight on d1
this lovely square
allows
here,
me to play this way, because it's anti-positional. I've allowed this. After e5, I've blocked a bunch of pieces.
That bishop.
Okay, let me second exchange. He probably will not take it. He probably should not take it.
Trying to get the knight out.
Playing against this knight. Okay, which went now to e3.
I'm not taking this one because my light squares would be very bad.
The rook to the center. Maybe up to h5 somewhere.
And I'd love to play c3, but then he comes into
I
this square.
gotta make him nervous. Knight g4, b3 I've got. b3 is always there, and it's the idea.
If I move my
position,
knight now, then go bishop
Gotta make him nervous.
then go bishop e3.
I suspect that he is very
Get
strong.
my pieces out like this.
I suspect that he's a little bit on the afraid spectrum
Counterattacks with this idea.
when he's facing
It's a strong idea.
such a.
Takes.
He's nervous. It's a big match for him.
Knight takes.
Maybe he's streaming also. I don't know. He's playing, someone he would really love to beat. Maybe he's a bit nervous. I hope. I hope he'll play suboptimal.
Takes. Knight takes. Do I have a good move there?
I'm not
I don't
nervous
think
at
so.
I'm just sipping my tea.
Okay, I think I have to play this anyway. I don't really see what else I can do.
All right.
I'm very worried about the queen coming in.
Is there a
maybe
response
just
to
now,
queen
yeah.
t1? He just wins material.
Not a very good game for me, this one. Queen d1. I think just finishes it.
I don't see a response.
That is the end of
Bishop d2, rook d2.
Bad play by me.
Rook f1, bishop f1. This is also, by the way, hanging.
Which is frustrating because, should be playing better than that.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it was a blunder.
Blunder! Well, not very good. Let's have a look where it went wrong.
Oh, blundered.
And, that was,
yes, you
not very
did.
well played, was it? So,
Knight g4 was already unfortunate. Yeah, luckily I'm doing very well. I've judged it correctly, it seems. Let's see. Knight takes d7 I feel is a big mistake. I think knight f3 should have been played. Let's see. Let's see this whole thing. So castle, I went b6. I know that b6 is possible in this position. a4, bishop b7, a5, c5. I played well. Knight e5, e6. Not sure, but possible. Queen e1. Not sure about that. Maybe develop the knight first. Queen e1 is thematic. b5, knight c3. Yeah, knight d2 also possible. Knight c3, b4. Yeah, I don't like knight a4. I like knight d1 as well. Knight fd7, and here taking. Well, let's see what the computer thinks about this whole thing. So I like I like the fact that knight is here, and it seems I judged it fine. I went knight d4. Yeah. I thought about bishop e3 as well. I expected bishop e3, but and then you see, because the knight on f2 is where it belongs. It can go to, once it lands on e4, it can turn around very fast. I mean, I can just be worse. So he had to be a bit more cunning about this knight. He right away started addressing, but this creates disharmony because e3 is a square for the bishop, you see. And here, yeah, he tried to solve the issue of the knight, but yeah, there are suddenly the issue here. And now, yeah, he had to go back, but already that was bad. And this is just losing this bishop here. Yeah, instructive moment. Yeah, bishop e3, rook d2, knight f2. That's a harmonious regroup. The rooks belong on d files, bishop belongs on e3, knight belongs on f2. In that order. That's why computer is very good at chess. Humans, we can identify the problem, but we are not as good at coming up with solution as computer is. We see the knight is bad, but computer also sees that, okay, this is a bit primitive, but this is more cunning. It's a very instructive stream today, guys. You're learning, so you feel how you learn? You feel the knowledge, guys. Do you feel the chess knowledge entering your giant brains? Giant empty brains filled up with the knowledge, chess knowledge now?